god, look at her. She looks so big.
They call me Megatron. Shorty's a megacon.
Look what it looks like. Some very diluted kombucha.
Missing someone. Love is all you
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a very interesting video, a bit of a last minute video. It's currently 11:41 and I've decided that I'm going to make some kombucha. So if you don't know what kombucha is, it's basically this like fermented tea. And like I used to love making it, but I haven't made it for like ages, and I've had this batch fermenting for like 6 months. So I thought I'd just take you through how I make it and how I bottle it, because I thought that'd be kind of interesting. And I really want to drink some because I haven't had some in ages. Here we go. Okay, so like if we go in here, that right there is the kombucha that I haven't touched for like 6 months. Oh my god, look at her. She looks so big.
They call me Megatron. Shorty's a megacon.
Guys, look at that. It actually looks kind of disgusting. Look. So essentially what we've got here is the SCOBY thing, and that's what makes the kombucha. It gives it all its flavour. This is actually so heavy. So you can see what it looks like a bit. So what we're going to start off with is bottling. So what I'm going to do is transfer the liquid from here into these bottles. But before I do that, I have to actually remove the SCOBY. I'm just going to wash my hands before I touch. So, and we're just going to have to remove this huge clump. Oh my god, that's actually filthy. Oh, I can't. Look what it looks like. Okay, so you might be really weirded out right now, but what this is essentially just a culture of bacteria and yeast.
That my best friend, she a real
It looks really disgusting, but what's pretty cool is every time you brew another batch, you get more SCOBY. So I only started off with a tiny one, and now I've got this huge. I actually put a picture of the SCOBY I started off with, and now I've got this huge collection. But look, what we've got here is essentially kombucha juice. So what we do is we bottle it up and then put it in these airtight containers. Okay, so I've got my little funnel thing, and that's gonna just basically, that will go in there and it'll make it easier for me to put the kombucha in. But before I do that, I'm actually gonna drink a bit. Uh-oh. No, I can't drink the rest. Okay guys, this is essentially just vinegar. This is so strong that I'm gonna need to put quite a bit of sugar in these. So I've got sugar in here. I'm just gonna put a bit in each of these containers. So now what I'm gonna do now is pour this liquid into these bottles and then bottle it up. So this is the last bottle. I have left some liquid in here to help kickstart the next batch. It's known as the starter liquid. So those are our 5 bottles. I will now move on to the next step, which is brewing the tea. So essentially we need to get back the liquid. So what you do is you just add black tea with some sugar in to this jar. You need to boil the kettle first. Okay, now I'll actually make the kombucha. So essentially what I'm gonna do is get some of this tea and boil it with like a lot of sugar. That'll be like really concentrated. So then I'll add water to the glass jar, then it'll become diluted. You'll see what I mean when I do it. Okay, for sugar, I'm gonna do 3/4 of a cup and a bit more. Okay, so I got a camera up here and a camera there. This is like really professional, guys, so like be impressed. Essentially what I'm gonna do is I've got this sugar. I'm gonna take I'm just gonna measure out the sugar now. So I just need to Yeah. This looks like so much sugar, but it gets diluted, guys, I promise. There are like proper measurements you're meant to do if you're following a recipe, but I really think that you don't need to, because it's not like a strict recipe you need to follow for kombucha. As long as you're doing the main stuff, it should turn out fine. I feel like I'm an expert. I'm really not. If you guys want to actually learn how to make kombucha properly, I really recommend you check out the YouTube channel, You Brew Kombucha. That's how I learned everything I did about kombucha, and I'm not really an expert. So you should probably listen to her advice over mine. Essentially now, I'm just gonna have to let this steep for like 15 minutes. You just want to make sure that it's like, oh no. Oh gosh.
Child. Anyway, so
while we wait, I thought I'd tell you a bit of something that's a bit embarrassing, to be honest. But I used to run an Instagram blog about kombucha. It's kind of embarrassing, but I thought we'd just go through that while we wait now, because it's going to take like a good 10 more minutes. So it was called That Kombucha Life. I only have like 9 posts, but I got like 359 followers. I haven't posted on it since 27th December, but I still get followers on it for some reason. So I might do a little post today, but like if you have a look at some of this. So here's my first post. Hopefully you can see it on screen. So it says, my first ever batch of kombucha. Thank you at Yuru. This is like so wholesome, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I didn't look how, you can see how tiny the SCOBY is there. I remember it tasted not very good. It was really like not strong at all. It says I didn't have any black tea, which is traditional tea used. So I used some loose green leaf tea my bad dad bought back from China a couple years ago. That is kind of cute, and I got some like lovely comments. Oh my god, look at those hashtags. Miriam loves kombucha. There's like a whole kombucha community out there. It's kind of cute. And then this is like some updates. I was like super into it. Like you can see, I was like into it for like a month. Like I had like a phase, a fad if you will. And we go to the next post. Oh, we got 29 likes here. Where do you store your kombucha? Where you choose to store your kombucha is more important. Oh my god, I'm like a whole like oh, it's actually really adorable seeing this now. But yeah, look, this is what I was talking about the flavours. So look, on the left ones, these 3, I think we've got, I want to say mint and ginger. And then I think one on the left was a bit lemony. They didn't really taste good. It was very weak. Oh yeah, look here. Essentially, I think I say how it's not very fizzy and it's meant to be fizzy. But like, it's kind of adorable. And I haven't posted on it since 27th November actually. I might do a little post now because it's kind of nostalgic. Yeah, let's look at the SCOBY updates. So yeah, you can see what it looks like. So this is like the first SCOBYs. This is what I started off with in the SCOBYs. Yeah, it does look really gross. Oh yeah, look, you can see just what it was like back then. It's actually kind of nice seeing it. And like making kombucha today is like kind of like a throwback. We're almost ready to start getting ready for the next step. So step 3 or 4, I can't remember now, is brewing. I'm gonna call it brewing. If you remember from the last step, we've got this jar with like kombucha juice in it. What I'm gonna do is just fill it up with water to about like halfway, maybe slightly less, because you basically can't add like really hot water into it because it kills all the bacteria. But if you add cold water and then add the hot water, it just makes it warm, and warm is fine. So now we've got some very diluted kombucha. Lovely. So you can see it's bubbling away. Look how dark it is. That is like what you want in kombucha. And essentially you want, this is like a concentrate that is going to go into here and be unconcentrated. Yeah, it's almost done now. I'm just going to fish out the cubes in a bit. Okay, so I've turned the gas off now. I'm going to collect the tea bags in here. Okay, so we've got our concentrate here. I'm just going to give it a quick stir. So this is boiling hot, but hopefully the coldness of that will neutralize it. I don't know what the word is. So yeah, I don't want to miss. Now that is the color. Oh. Okay. Okay, so what we have left in here, the little paper bit that was attached to the tea bag. So this is what was attached to the tea bag. And now I'm worried. Yeah, it's in there. The other tea bag paper is just in here. I think I can fish it out. Oh, it's kind of annoying, but at least we got it out. At least I noticed. So I'm just gonna give it a quick stir now to like mix it all in. And now I'm gonna add these scobies. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. It's actually so gross, I don't like doing this. Now I'm gonna put this cloth on top, which will just ensure that nothing can get inside it, but air can escape it. And I got these rubber bands just to seal it to stop any insects or anything unpleasant getting in. So normally you can leave this for like 2 weeks. So this is the last stage, which is the fermentation. So you can leave it for like 2 weeks. Knowing me, it will probably be another 6 months. Okay, so that is the kombucha made. If you have any questions, you can put it in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. But if you are actually interested in learning how to make kombucha, I would recommend you go to brew kombucha because her videos are really like educational. But if you do have any questions, I can try and answer them. Make sure you subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more videos in the future. If you have any videos you want to see, put them in the comments below. Give this video a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.